What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. The wait is over. We got so much information at the DC Fandome. As of yesterday, they dropped the Batman trailer, which I'm going to be talking about today, and man, that was mind-blowing. They had a Justice League Snyder Cut trailer that they dropped, another Wonder Woman trailer that shows Cheetah in full form, which I was excited for that. They dropped the Gotham Knights game trailer, the Suicide Squad like preview trailers, and just so much information that finally we have something to talk about, like within the geek realm or whatever you want to call us, people that you know are diehard Marvel fans, diehard DC fans. So let's get the ball rolling, guys. I mean, I don't really know what to say for the Batman. I mean, I remember as soon as I watched the trailer last night, I got home from work, popped it on my big screen TV with my little brother, and as soon as Batman pulls up into the scene, like, straight goosebumps.
Let's go home! Let's go home, ladies and gentlemen! Let's go home!
I think the costume looks great. The storyline, or the trailer, at least the storyline I can pick out from the trailer, looks completely different, like very detective-esque. I think the Riddler is going to be considered one of the main villains, and you have different corruption through Gotham with their like corrupt politicians and like the gang leaders and all that stuff. So I think it's going to be a completely different storyline from what we've seen like within the previous Batman films. That being said, I remember when the news first came out with this movie, I was like pretty upset that they were gonna have this separate, like in its separate continuity from like all the other Justice League movies. Like essentially, they're not saying that Batman, the Robert Pattinson Batman, is gonna grow up to be Ben Affleck's Batman. You know what? I don't even care anymore. After this trailer, give me a trilogy where he doesn't even cross over with anybody else, and I'm game. Like, I think this is like where DC can finally take over and realize, like, if they just make movies, where they just center it around one character, kind of like the Marvel style, and they just do a trilogy for each of those characters. I mean, I'd much rather have a really well thought out trilogy and not get introduced to many new characters along the way, any crossover or anything like that, versus you get one solo film and then you hop right into a team film that doesn't necessarily work out so well, like Justice League did. But man, I'm so excited for this. I think, well, actually, as far as I know, I feel like they only filmed like maybe 20 to 30% of this movie, and after looking at the trailer, like, as soon as they get back to production, I'm pretty sure they're gonna have it down pat. Like, they know what needs to be done. They know what edits they want to film out, or like, you know, what they want to change up as they film, considering they've had all this time to really rethink the script, rethink, you know, different character interactions and all that. So sometimes like it's good to be patient, and we've waited for this, and that's what happened. We got Commissioner Gordon as my guy Bernard from Westworld. Love the guy. I think he's going to do a really good job. And on top of that, I'm almost positive that they were talking about having a separate TV show on HBO Max or some other streaming platform with Commissioner Gordon from this Matt Reeves Batman, and dive more into, like, you know, the lower level crime in Gotham. So I'm excited that they're doing like a spin-off like that. I think that'll be real sweet. It'll kind of be like the Disney streaming service and like the Disney Plus shows, like Falcon and the Winter Soldier and WandaVision, like how they connect to the bigger movies, but they have their own separate storyline within their TV shows. So I think that's really awesome that more studios are trying to do that. I'm also like very, very excited to see what they do with all these new characters. We got a glimpse at Selena Kyle.
What is the price for your blind eye?
In this movie, and I think it's definitely not going to be like a one-off. I think whether she's a fan favorite or not, Matt Reeves will write her script in there, at least maybe 2 movies. If they're doing a trilogy, she can be in 2 movies, not just necessarily 1 movie. And you got Cobblepot in there. The Riddler finally looks like a actual maniacal villain. Like, he's not walking around in a green jumpsuit. Shout out to my boy Jim Carrey, green jumpsuit with the black question marks all over the place. Like, that was very, very ridiculous, and I don't expect this version of the Riddler to look like that. But yeah, he looks like he has some type of a past with Bruce Wayne or Batman, and he's really trying to expose everybody. So I'm really excited to see what they do with the Riddler. Actually, the highlight of the trailer for me was when, you know, you get the iconic "I am Batman" line, except Robert Pattinson really did switch it up, and I think the line delivered.
The hell are you supposed to be?
I'm vengeance.
I'm excited. He's gonna definitely put fear into like the lower level criminals, like, you know, in the Arkham games where he's fights in the shadows and all that kind of stuff. I remember like when they first casted Robert Pattinson and Ben Affleck had stepped down, there were so many questions like, oh, how are you gonna have Edward from Twilight gonna be in there as Batman? And, you know, after that trailer, all like the haters out there, they gotta keep him moving, because that was ridiculous. I mean, you just gotta give it a chance. Like, I remember when Heath Ledger was cast as the Joker, people were like, oh, you can't have the guy from Brokeback Mountain play the Joker, and to this day he still has like one of my favorite portrayals as like a character across all of cinema. So people just have to put their biases aside, just let them make the movie, watch it, and then let me know what they think. Yeah, I'm baffled right now, and like, I wish I had so much more to say, but like, I'm at a loss for words because of how excited I am, considering we have not seen any new content in like the past 5 or 6 months. I'm not used to talking about stuff like this, and man, I'm just so excited. But let me know, guys. Let me know if you guys seen the trailer. Let me know what you guys were so hyped about. Like, well, what's your favorite thing about the trailer? What are you excited to see with the characters? And yeah, keep an eye out. Like I said, I'm gonna do a video for all the other DC Fandome things that they release. It's finally a chance for me to put out some relevant content about stuff that's going on right now, stuff that just got dropped, and we'll keep the ball rolling. But I am so excited to see where the rest of these, where the rest of the studios, like the Warner Brothers of DC and Disney and Marvel, they start dropping these new trailers and just news about the movies. Like, it's about time we finally get information. So keep an eye out, guys. Thank you so much. Take care.